is fall season.
I know.
Hi, Mark.
Hello,
it's the fall
Lauren.
season.
I know, driving
Look
to work.
At you.
Well, I know, I'm supporting, you know, YSU, our favorite football team, athletic department, and university, fine university, and President Tressel.
It's good to be here with you, and
Yes,
even better to be able to show off what we've got in store for us today. So walk everybody at home through the ingredients that we have.
Well, we're gonna do some fall cobblers, but you know me, I like to do things sometimes healthy.
Yes.
I like to do things different, and that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna use some different sweeteners. So we have this wonderful thing. If you don't know it yet, it should be in your kitchen, and I don't get endorsed for this. So this is Lacanato monk fruit sugar, and it has 0 calories, and it tastes just like sugar. You can use it in your coffee, your tea, your Kool-Aid. Yes, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. So perfect sugar substitute that's natural and healthy.
All right.
We are also going to be using a little product called tapioca starch. It's going to be a little bit of the thickening binding agent for the cobblers. So this is from Spiceology, my favorite spice company, and we're going to be using their Ceylon, which is cinnamon and vanilla fleck, and we're also going to be using some products from Mexico, from Flora, and this is lentil-based whipping cream.
Where on earth do you find this?
Mexico.
Okay, so we have to ship it?
No, you can buy it. It's definitely available. It was developed in Mexico. Definitely developed for the vegan community. It's unbelievable. It's made with lentil protein.
All right.
It whips just like whipped cream.
Wow.
Tastes like whipped cream.
And it's on the menu.
And it's on our menu. We use it in our vegan bisque. And we're also going to be using some plant-based butters, again derived from lentil. And this tastes like butter. It cooks like butter. It's amazing. There's a lot of butter substitutes out there. This, to me, if you can find it, I know web restaurant online, you can get it through there. I don't know where else you can get it, but really some great stuff.
Good to see that they're making stuff like that.
It is. We have some beautiful apples, some beautiful peaches from Molnar Farms, some wild berries. We're going to make 3 different cobblers.
You know,
we might incorporate some adult ingredients into there. We have our beautiful, beautiful house-made granola that we're going to use as a topper on the apples. It's just unbelievable. Then we have some toasted oats that we've added a little bit of the monk fruit sugar to, and a little bit of the vegan butter to, and some spiced pecans, and that's going to be one of the toppers. And then we're going to make that traditional kind of cobbler strudel out of all-purpose flour, butter, and brown sugar.
All right, let's take a quick break, and we'll be right back. That was so good. We'll be right back in Pesto's Test Kitchen. Pesto's Test Kitchen, and we sort of like moved some bowls around.
We did.
You combined. What are we doing here, Mark?
So what we're going to do first is, Lauren, we're going to add the sugar, and so we're going to add that beautiful sugar substitute called monk fruit sugar. So I'm going to add about a ½ cup to each of these bowls.
Half a cup.
About a ½ cup, and I already added it to the wild berries over there.
This one's
and
already
now
done.
what I'm going to do for about 2 pounds of fruit, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons of the tapioca. So 2 tablespoons of tapioca.
2 tablespoons looks like.
2 tablespoons. Go ahead and do yours.
Okay.
Now I'm going to add to mine because I love cinnamon, and this cinnamon is actually Ceylon. It's the bark of a tree. Okay, I'm holding.
Sorry.
Okay, we're gonna add some cinnamon. I would say probably for this you want about a teaspoon of cinnamon. You don't need a whole lot of cinnamon for this. And then you are going to add a teaspoon of vanilla fleck to that.
Oh, all right. There we go.
Right.
So this is a teaspoon?
A little bit more. Yep, there you go.
Okay.
I'm gonna add a ½ cup of apple cider to our peaches, and you are going to add a ½ cup of that beautiful mango nectar. If you don't have mango nectar, peach nectar, that look like a ½ cup to me. I think we're good. I think we're really good. So now what we're gonna do is, I wanna kick mine up a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna add a ½ cup of some really good bourbon, and you add a ½ cup of that really, really good Añejo rum from the Dominican Republic.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay, quarter cup. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
Good.
Yeah, because you don't want to add too much because it's just going to cook off.
Okay.
So now we just want to toss all these ingredients together, and you want to make sure that that tapioca starch goes all over each individual apple because it's going to create that gooey deliciousness.
That's what the magic is?
That's what the magic is.
I didn't know.
You know, sometimes Mom would use, that's going to go on the wild berries. About a ½ cup of that one on the wild berries. That beautiful Braqueta de Aquí from our friend Robert Bartolomucci.
that good?
Okay, yep, that's good. You go ahead and mix that. I'm gonna mix these beautiful peaches from Molnar Farms, that vanilla fleck, that Dominican Brugal rum that has a lot of caramel notes. It has a lot of vanilla notes to it, so it's gonna go really, really well. And then we're gonna start the magic. We're gonna start the magic. So if you can hand me those vessels over there from Steel Light, our friends over at Steel Light. These beautiful, you can put this into a Pyrex, you can put this into a heavy glass bottom, you can put this into a cast iron skillet's really, really nice. You can do with it whatever you'd like. I'm just gonna put my peaches in here.
Put my berries right back in here.
And look how nice that looks. You're gonna put your berries in. I'm gonna put my apples in.
Oopsie,
and the smell right now is absolutely amazing.
It really is good.
So for my peaches, Lauren, I am going to do a little bit of that granola that I told you with the spiced pecans, and I'm just gonna put that on top liberally.
Okay.
Probably a cup. If you like it a little bit thicker, add a little bit more. I'm gonna put our house-made granola with those beautiful sunflower seeds and cranberries and slivered almonds. We're gonna put on top of this. We're gonna make the strudel for you. If you could start incorporating the flour, the sugar, and the butter and fork it until it comes together like wet sand.
Flour, sugar, butter.
Correct.
Wet sand.
I'm gonna put the vegan butter on top of this one because we want it to be completely vegan. That beautiful vegan butter made from lentil protein. Isn't that unreal how they do that? And it actually has a dairy like, Ron tasted it a little bit early and goes, that tastes like butter.
How do they do it? If Ron says it, then it absolutely has to be true.
Well, I'm gonna put the vegan butter on top of this one too because I used all the butter over there. However you wanna do it, it's easy. Grandma, she didn't even have a measuring cup when she made cobbler. So we're gonna put these 375-degree oven for about 20-25 minutes. You can dump that right on top of here now.
All right.
And you wanna evenly disperse it over the top. And then you're gonna need, you already have your butter in it.
I do.
You know what, we're just gonna put a little bit of this sugar on top to give it a little bit of caramelization. And that's gonna be beautiful. And I put some on your hand too, is that okay? Why not? Let's give them all a little bit of a dust. 350, 375-degree hot oven. Go about 20-25 minutes. We're gonna come back. We're gonna make some vegan lentil whipped cream.
Okay.
We're gonna have some salted caramel ice cream. We're gonna have some vanilla bean ice cream, and we might have time for a drink.
Sounds good. Pesto's Test Kitchen right here when we come back. Pesto's Test Kitchen.
Yes, down historic Youngstown today.
Yeah, right in Bistro 1907.
Yes.
And we are going to continue the fall trend of making a bourbon drink I've never even heard of before.
It's going to be simple as a bourbon Moscow mule.
Okay.
Everybody loves Moscow mules. We're going to kick it up with a little bit of bourbon today, a little bit of apple cider, and some ginger beer. So why don't you go ahead and top that with some bourbon.
Okay.
As much as you like, or as little as you like. It's up to you.
1, 2, 3,
I think that's a
and 4.
nice healthy pour for us.
1, 2, 3, and good.
So Ron has explained to me, wanted me to show everybody on TV how to load the juicer. Get yourself a good quality juicer, spend at least 20 bucks, check them out. The modern mixologist, in my opinion, makes the best. Open it up and you want to load it cut side down, okay? Cut side down. And then you're going to squeeze it, because if you do it cut side up, you're not going to be able to see after you do it because all the juice is going to be in your eye. So we don't want that. So we're just going to squeeze it down in there. And that beautiful lime juice.
Wow.
It's going to cut the
And then you put the lime right back in there.
I put the lime right back in there as a garnish.
All right.
It's your turn.
All right.
It's my turn. I'm going to add the apple cider, and then you're going to top it with the beautiful ginger beer, because it's going to have that hot gingerness to it. It's going to have some carbonation to it. We're going to garnish that with a few beautiful apple slices we used in our cobbler. So if you want to serve this along with your apple cobbler afterwards, I think it's a great combination. We're just going to give it a little bit of stir around the horn, just like that.
Around the horn.
Around the horn.
Wow.
Isn't that a show on ESPN?
I think so.
To a great fall, everybody, to you and your families.
Happy fall. The cobblers are in the oven, and
they're getting
all those
happy.
interesting, wonderful ingredients. I can't wait. All right, I got to try.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All we need is a fire.
That's so good.
By the lake.
Yes, by the lake.
A fire by the lake, and this would be great.
Mark, we'll be right back.
We'll be right back, everybody.
Mark, the cobblers are out of the oven through the magic of television. Here we are.
I mean,
love it.
My mom would be in heaven right now. She'd be absolutely. Carolyn is definitely a cobbler girl.
Really? So is my mom. My
Really?
mom makes a good peach and really great one too. But I love the fact that we can do these.
Right. These different vessels.
Smaller sizes.
Vessels are a fancy word for plates or bowls or crocs or whatever.
You're such a fancy.
My kids call me bougie.
Yeah, that's right. But you know what's good. So
I try.
This whipped cream.
This whipped cream. So I want you to taste this whipped cream. This is lentil and vanilla.
I haven't had it in a while. I get to just eat the whole thing?
You get to eat the whole thing.
All right.
And look at the texture of it. It's not like, I mean, it's whipped cream. It really is. And it's made from lentils. That doesn't even have any sugar in it.
It's shocking.
Shocking.
It tastes better than regular whipped cream.
I know,
There's no like film on your tongue,
I know.
You know what I mean?
So I'm gonna put some of this on my peach.
Okay.
Because this one's completely vegan over here with the vegan butter. I'm gonna put some of that. Why don't you go ahead and put your salted caramel on top of there? And I think you should even kick it up a little bit further, Lauren.
I like to
Why don't you add some more caramel to that? Or I can do that on top.
Very nice.
Because this is what it's all about. Just taking those flavors and textures to the next level. And then we have some, just for the berry, some good old French vanilla ice cream on top. And then it's your choice. I'm gonna take a bite of this one. I love peaches. I love rum, especially from the Dominican Republic.
Berry one. Gotta get a little bit of that crust. And Ron said he was right.
And the thing is, this is healthy. It's very, very healthy for you. I'm gonna get some of that whipped cream. And these are going to be, some of these are going to be in the menu very, very shortly here at Bistro.
This is the season, and we're so lucky for it.
Watch your tongue.
We've done cobblers before, but we've never done vegan-friendly ones. So thank you for, Mark, reinventing the wheel.
We have some really cool vegan stuff coming out on the next menu as well. So a lot of great surprises there.
Check bistro1907.com and Pesto's Test Kitchen. Oh my gosh. I'm with your mom. I'm a new fan of cobbler, I think, this season. This is to die for,
I don't know what to say, everybody. I wish you were here. These are amazing. We're gonna post some recipes for you so you can check them out. And I think that you can make these very easily as a family in your kitchen at home with your kids, your loved ones, and sit around the fire this fall, winter, and have a great time. All right, Mark. Thank you. Oh my gosh, it's so good. Thanks for being with us. Well, thank you for having me. Thank you. Thankful for him. All right. Thank you. Cheers, everybody. Bye.